Hello everyone, my name is Champomata aka the Math Guru, bringing to you yet another captivating math video. And today I'm going to be solving 2021 internal paper for grade 12s. So don't forget to like and subscribe. So the first question is asking us to simplify a minus 12 over a squared minus 144. So from this we can deduce that we have a difference of two squares in our denominator, because if we have a minus 12, the denominator can also be a squared minus 12 squared, since 144 is just the same as 12 squared, so which is a difference of two squares. So a minus 12 over a plus 12, a minus 12, and then this can cancel out that. Then you are going to have 1 over a plus 12 as our answer. So that's for 1a. And then for 1b, we're saying a box contains marbles of the same size, of which 3 are white and 2 are black. So without replacement, these marbles are taken one after the other. And then we're to find the probability that they are both A, white. So probability of having white. So you know that at the back of your head you can have like a simple tree diagram, which would be something like this. Yes, so this is our tree diagram, and then this is in our first take and this is in our second take. So if we are to find the probability that both are white, so we're going to get the probability of getting a white and a white. So this will be equal to 2 over 5 multiplied by 1 over 4, which is going to be equal to 1 over 10. And then next we're going to have the probability of different colors. So if we have different colors, then meaning we can either have a black in the first take and a white in the second take, or a white in the first take and a black in the second take. So this is going to be you can say 3 over 5 for the black in the first take, and then 2 multiplied by 2 over 4 for the white in the second take, and then plus the 2 over 5 for the white in the first take multiplied by 3 over 4 for the black. So now we're going to multiply this and add, or if we wanted to, the fastest way we can do this is just multiply the fractions in the first thing and multiply by 2. So we're going to have, since we notice that the numerators and the denominators are the same, so here we're going to be multiplying a 5 by 4 in the denominators. Here we're going to be multiplying a 3 by 2 in the numerators, and we'll also be doing the same. So it's just the same as multiplying this and adding by the result. So if we multiply this and we find an answer, we add that answer by itself, which is just the same as multiplying by 2. So we can say this. Yes, so our answer is going to be 3 over 5. So here we can, so meaning that the probability of white is 1 over 10, and the probability of different colors is 3 over 5. Yes, so now we have our second question. So 2a, we are asked to evaluate this. So with respect to x, so which is simply integrating this. So we're going to have 3x squared plus 1. So we add 1 to the power, and then we divide by the same power, and then we move to the next variable. So this will be 2 because the power is already 1. We add with 1, it gives us 2. Divide by the same power, 2. And then to the 1, we're just going to multiply it by x. And then we close that. Then we put our limits. So I know you're wondering why I've not included the c or the constant. It is because in this case, when you have been given the upper and lower limits, it's not really necessary for you to include the constant unless if you've not been given anything there. So this will cancel with that. We have x cubed minus 2x squared plus x, 1 minus 1. So this is going to give us, you replace 1 there, it will be 1 minus 2 plus 1. When you replace 1 everywhere where there's x, then you subtract, you replace the lower limit as well. So minus 1 cubed is going to give us minus 1, minus 2 minus 1 squared is going to give us 1, and then multiply that by minus 2, it will give us minus 2. And then sorry, this will be minus 1. So this is going to give us 0 minus 4, which is going to be equal to 4. So the next question is a question on sets. It reads, at a certain secondary school, all the learners in grade 12 take at least one of the following optional subjects: French, home economics, and geography. 20 take French only, 25 take home economics only, and 22 learners take geography only. Furthermore, 9 learners take French and geography, 12 learners take French and home economics, 15 learners take geography and home economics, and 4 take all the 3 subjects. Illustrate this information in a Venn diagram. And the questions that follow under that are: how many learners are at the school? How many learners take home economics and geography but not French? And the last one, how many learners take 2 optional subjects only? So we're going to start with first illustrating on a Venn diagram. So this is 2B1. So remember that numbering your questions is very important in the exam. It can result in a loss of marks. So I'm not drawing this to scale, but at least you have a solid idea of what's happening. So we enclose these sets. And then we put E to represent the universal set. So we have been given French, home economics, and geography. So we first start off with the learners that take all the 3 subjects, which is 4. So 4 learners take all the 3 subjects. Then we're told that 9 take French and geography. So we're going to subtract the 9 by 4, and it will give us 5, so that we find the total who take French and geography. So in short here, whatever total they're going to give us for those who take 2 subjects, we're going to be subtracting by this 4, because this 4 is also included. So we're told that 12 take French and HE. So 12 minus 4 gives us 8. Then we also do the same with that of HE and Geog. So we have been given 15. So 15 minus 4 will give us 11. Yes. So this is 5. and then we go to those who take the subjects only. So we've been given that 20 learners take French only. So you are going to have 20. 25 learners take home economics only. 25. And then 22 learners take geography only. 22 learners. There we go. So we have all our information in the given set. So we have illustrated the information. So now we are asked the number of learners who are at the school. So for the number of learners who are at the school, you just find the total of what's in the three sets, which is 20 plus 8 plus 4 plus 5 plus 25 plus 11 plus 22. So you always have to have your calculator on the ready. So that gives us 95 learners. And the next question, how many learners take HE and geography but not French? So here we're talking about the intersection of home economics and geography that does not include French. So that is 11. So 11 learners. See? How many learners take 2 optional subjects only? So those who take 2 optional subjects are 5, 8, and 11. 5 plus 8 plus 11. So this should give you 24 learners. So the third question, 3a, it says the second and fifth term of a geometric progression are 16 and 2 respectively. Find 1 the common ratio in first term, the 12th term, and the sum of the first 10 terms. So to find the common ratio in the first term, we've been given that the second term is 16 and that the fifth term is 2. And we know that the general formula for finding any given term in a geometric sequence is AR to the power n minus 1. So if we try to replace 2, 2 is where n is the number of terms. So if we replace where there's n with 2, it will be equal to AR 2 minus 1 equal to AR. So if we use the same method to also find the formula for the fifth term, we'll find out that the fifth term has got the formula AR to the power 4. So if we replace where there's term 2 with 16, since we've been given the second term, so we say AR equal to 16 and AR to the power 4 is equal to 2. So we're going to have 16 AR to the power 4 equal to 2 AR. So we can see the things that can cancel out. So we can cancel out an A there and an A there, an R there and an R there. We'll remain with 3 R's. So we're going to have 16 R cubed equal to 2. Divide by 16, you have R equal to R cubed equal to 2 over 16. So R cubed is going to be equal to, so 2 over 16 simplifies to 1 over 8. And when you cube root, R is equal to 1 over 2. Now for the first term, we can use the first formula. So the easiest formula here to use is AR is equal to 16. So where R is half. So half A equal to 16. So you can cross multiply 2 multiplied by 16 and you have A as 32. So now we can find the 12th term. So term 12 is given by the formula AR to the power 11, where we have our A as 32. So 32 1 over 2 to the power 11. So this is going to be equal to 1 over 64. And then the last one, which is asking for the sum of the first 10 terms. So the sum of any given term in a geometric sequence is given by a 1 minus r to the power n over 1 minus r. That is if r is less than 1. So this is going to be equal to a is 32, 1 minus, so we're looking for the sum of 10, 1 minus half to the power 10 over half. Since 1 minus half will give us half, this will be equal to, so we can multiply the 32 by 2 and it will give us 64, and then we can multiply now by everything there. So this will give us 63 15 over 16. So question 3b, it's asking us to express 5 1 minus x minus 3 over x minus 2. So we express as a single fraction in its lowest terms. So here we can just cross multiply the denominators and the numerators. So minus 3 1 minus x over, we get the two denominators and multiply them, x minus 2. So we're going to have 5x minus 10 minus 3 plus 3x 1 minus x minus 2 which is going to be equal to 8x minus 13 over 1 minus x and x minus 2 when you group the like terms. And this is another point that I would like to emphasize on. Whenever you are writing your exam, that is grade 12 final exam, you must always ensure that you write every question on one page, on each page alone. Say for instance you have question 1, it has got A, B, C, C1 and all that, etc. So you have to put all that on one page, and if it overlaps onto the other page, you are not permitted to squeeze in another question where that question ends. Yes. So the next question, question 4, 4a, so it says solve the equation that giving your answer correct to 2 decimal places. So we can solve this using 2 methods, but I would suggest the easiest as the formula method, which is that b squared minus 4ac over 2a is equal to minus 13 plus minus square root minus 13 squared minus 4 to 14 this is going to be all over 2 multiplied by 2. So this will give us 13 plus minus square root 169, and this will be minus 112 over 4, which will give us 13 plus minus the square root. So whenever you are expressing your answer, you first have to write the entire answer that you find on the calculator without rounding it off. So you're going to say x is equal to 5.137458609, or x is 1.3625413391. Then that's when you now round off. So you're going to say x is going to be equal to two decimal places. This will be 5.14, or x is going to be equal to 1.36. Question 4b. Yeah, so with me I just have a miniature note to scale diagram that I've just drawn for myself, just for your understanding. And it reads, in the diagram below, OA is equal to 4A, OB is equal to 3B, M is the midpoint of AB, and OB is equal to 3BD. Then we're given this information there. Then we are asked to express in terms of A and OB, AB, OM, AD, and MD. So we're going to start with AB. So AB, we're going to make a route from A to B without using this straight line. So if we're going to make a route from A to B, then we can move from A to O and to B. So therefore we're saying AB is equal to AO plus OB. That's what this implies. So this is going to be equal to, since OA and AO are in different directions, the 4A will become a minus 4A plus 3B, which is the same as 3B minus 4A. Then the next question is asking us to find OM, which is this guy. Yes. So if we're to find OM, we can either use this triangle or that triangle. So either way, it's going to give us the same result. So if we're to use the upper triangle, we will have, since AB, M is the midpoint of AB. So meaning AM is half of AB. So we're going to have OM as equal to OA plus AM. So this is going to be equal to 4A plus half of AB, which is 3B minus 4A. So this is going to give us 8A. If we express this as one fraction, minus 4A plus 3B over 2. So this is going to give us 4A plus 3B over 2, or if you want you can say 2A plus 3 over 2B, or half 4A plus 3B. Yes. And then the next question is asking us to find AD. So AD is going to be equal to AB plus BD. So we know at the back of our mind that according to the information we're given in the question, that OB is equal to 3BD. So if we're saying OB is equal to 3BD and we're looking for BD, so meaning we can make BD the subject of the formula by dividing by 3. So we're saying that BD is equal to a third of OB. So what's that third of OB? So we're given that OB is equal to 3B. So dot 3B, therefore this BD is going to give us B. So we have here AB, which is represented by 3B minus 4A, and then we also have a B plus B. So this is going to give us 4B minus 4A. Or if we want, we can factor out the 4 and say B minus A. And then we have our final question on vectors. So it's asking us to find MD. So MD, which is that guy, can be found by MB plus BD. So we know here that MB is half of AB. So we're saying MB plus BD, where we're saying that MB is equal to half of 3B minus 4A plus B. This is going to give us 3B minus 4A. So here dot 2, we multiply by 2. So it's going to be plus 2B over 2, which is going to be equal to 5B minus 4A over 2. So if you want, you can say 5 over 2B minus 2A, or half 5B minus 4A. Yes. So next we are having our question 5. Question 5 is a very involving question. So, but very simple at the same time. 5A. So we are given that matrix P is 1, 2, 2, negative x, and then so that, and then we're asked to find x if the determinant is minus 3. So determinant of P is equal to, you cross multiply the leading diagonal, and then you subtract, cross multiply the following diagonal. So we're going to have here, where we have determinant, we can replace with minus 3, equal to minus x minus 4, and x is equal to minus 1. Then the second question, we are asked to find the inverse of P. So which is determined by 1 over the determinant of P multiplied by the adjoint of P. So P inverse, so we're going to first write down our matrix P, which is 1 2 2 1. Then we're saying P inverse is equal to 1 over the determinant, which is 3. So this is minus 1 over 3 multiplied by the adjoint matrix. So the adjoint matrix, you have to swap the figures in the leading diagonal, and you negativate the following diagonal. So this is going to be equal to minus 1 over 3, 2 over 3, 2 over 3, and minus 1 over 3. That's our answer. 5b, we're asked to write the pseudocode for the flowchart. So without any further ado, let's get to it. So we first off start off with start. Yeah. So start is the beginning of the pseudocode. The next thing that follows is enter. So you want to make sure that you write it in such a manner that it is indented. It's in an indented manner. So the next part, which is the decision box, where it's asking is x less than 0. So here you're going to say if. So the is changes to if, and you're going to say if x is less than 0, then print error message x must be positive. And then else, so you're going to say else means otherwise. You can enter the formula. So the formula r equal to r star cos x, and then end if display volume, sorry, not display volume, but display r, and then stop. Yes. So note that the start and stop are in the same line. Yes. So this is how you're supposed to write your pseudocode. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.